No? Okay. I saw a video where this guy, he's a humanist. Never fails to amaze me how badly we treat the vets. Yeah, they served us. What are we doing? I saw this video of a guy who's a humanist who sort of like makes his money looking at patterns and graphs and where we are as people and how we've been and where we will go in the future, you know, based on stats and patterns. And he got called into a meeting with all these like big tech people, and they was basically like, he thought he was going and helping humanity because they wanted to ask how do we help, but instead they asked, hey, we have all these bunkers that we've made and we employed Navy SEALs to protect us, but their questions were, how do we keep the Navy SEALs from using their guns against us? That was their big fucking question. Nothing about humanity, nothing about protecting. And they were like, I think they came to the conclusion of dog collars, putting dog collars on them so they would zap them if they acted up, or employing robots instead of humans. Because their big question was, well, what if they like make a coup within each other and like come against us? I'm like, do they, for somebody who makes millions of billions of dollars, don't you think you'd have a little bit of a sense? I am the one who don't care for dentists. I said it before, but they are junior college of doctors. I heard that sometimes dentists make up the fact that you have a cavity because they want a little more money. But that's just what I heard. I don't know. Dog collars might work until they get the controller. But what if they do that, like, what's that movie where they put the collar on and it blows up if you like leave the compound? What's that movie called again? They put the collars on them and they're supposed to work. And then if they like fall down from exhaustion, they're zapped to get back up again. And if they leave, they go blah. There's a Punisher comic where he ends up in a bunker with a bunch of soulless rich people at the end of the world, and he helps them, and he ends up murdering them, then shooting himself. Yep, I guess that's what you do. Dark storyline, but Punisher's pretty dark. I mean, if I was the last woman on Earth, I would kill myself. That's a question I thought of recently. I would end it. You could be like, whoa, go on a mountain somewhere. No. Battle Royale? No, it was something. Holdaters ho! Hi! Welcome, party. We're talking about the end of days. What would you do at the end of days? Hi, J Panda. Hi, Doom Whiskey Nick. We raidin'. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're talking about the end of days. What are we going to do? Navy SEALs, and they're going to have dog collars on them. And like, you know, if they like get out of line. Hey, Amber, that's my name. Thanks for tuning in. Read and then my glasses break. Oh, right. I had finally had time. I haven't listened to the new episode yet either, but it's about birds. Hey, XXAOD. Hi, Kales Katie. Fight as long as I can. So if you're like one of the last people on the earth, say there's like 20 people. I don't know. I say I would end it. For me. But I also don't want to be used as a human fleshlight. Your Jetsons tea is great. Oh, thank you. It's Flintstones, but that's the same. It's the same vibe. It's the same like time and creator, I think. Hell yeah, just in time for the car alarms to go off. I might be useful to the apocalypse if I can remember enough civil engineering. I think you can. You can turn the lights back on. It depends on who you're left with. Have you listened to the newest story, Must Be Told? Holden is awesome. I bet he is. He has a very apocalyptic voice. If the end of the world happened, I'm going to live in the woods as long as I can. If it gets bad, just laying in the moss and letting the mushrooms take me. I say for my, when I die, I don't want a coffin. I don't want a casket. I want a mushroom suit. It's like this suit that goes over your body that they'll put my limp little body in. And they bury you in the earth, and then it goes, and then you go to mushrooms. How fun. I feel like everyone would be hella annoying, so I'd peace out. Yeah, Amber Alert. Peace. Mushroom suit all the way. Yeah, I'm doing mushroom suit. I can run and scream and bitch a lot, thinking I'd be dead quickly. Hi, Steph Matt. from Nepean, Ottawa, Canada. It's me, Chris, stoned and content. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I love mushrooms. I like a little micro dosing of mushrooms because what you do is you take them and then 45 minutes later you're like, oh wow, I feel great. Why do I feel great? Oh, I took a cap. That's why. I don't need to get fucked up all the time. Like, you know when you see people and they're just like, that's too much. I was bartending, and this is a while ago, and this couple came and sat at the bar, and this guy, they were so high, their eyes were bloodshot, and the guy passed out on the bar. I said, hey, you can't sleep here. And she's like, he's just resting his eyes. And I was like, fuck you, get out of here. He's just resting his eyes. You can't sleep here. Sorry. You don't need the visuals, just the feels. Brain couldn't. How much do you microdose? I'm trying to get into it. I mean, I'm doing maybe 10, 5, just little do. Have you ever heard the Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine story? Any thoughts? I've seen the video. I don't think he spit on him. I think he was just upset that he didn't wave to him. He didn't give him a proper hello. I think that's why. Spitgate. I do miss old school Hollywood. You know, I like the old Hollywood gossip. Before there was like Page 6 or TMZ or something, it was just like, you know, people killing each other, shooting up. And now it's a little tamer now, actually. I don't think he spit on him either. No, you can see frame by frame he just didn't give him a proper hello. I do wonder how that movie set was. I wonder if it was just absolute chaos. I have been on some films that are off the wall bunkers, and a director is very important, not only for, you know, ensuring the shots are done, but just sort of the mood on set. So if you have a director that's very chaotic and all over the place, even if you have a line producer or other producers that are on point, the whole production is going to be off because the director is where the buck stops. So if their energy is, I don't know what's going on, then that's going to be the whole film, you know? I bet that set was garbage. Yeah. Yep. I think so. But that's fun. I want to see behind the scenes, to be honest. I think that might be more fun than the actual film. Chris Pine needs a haircut. He has changed into sort of an albino Dracula. It's very interesting what Chris Pine is going, this transformation. Good on him. Good on him, though. Holden thinks Chris Pine was on edibles and he glitched. Maybe. I mean, a lot of those actors, they do a lot of drugs. Speaking of someone in Hollywood, too busy fucking Harry Styles, can't blame her. Didn't he divorce her or break up with her or something on the film set? An albino Dracula. Yeah, that's what he's turning into. As a child of makeup artists, I can imagine how awful that set might have been. I mean, people are crazy. People are wild. There was a picture of Chris Pine out next to the character Gary from Team America, and they looked the exact same. They do look like the exact same. Good for them. You know, as long as you're not hurting anybody else, I don't care. You know, do all the transformations you want. As long as you're not hurting anybody else. Can I complain there are too many Chris's in Marvel? I confuse them too. There's a lot of people that look the same. They just look the fucking same. I think there's just like a stamp of beauty that goes around everywhere. I want to see something different. I want to see a Roman nose. You know, I want to see a weird head. Hi, Steph Matt. Oh my God, my hubby and I did mushrooms almost every Friday to your stream during COVID. We would start our microdosing with Jackie and Holden, and then by your stream, we're super giddy and happy. You are a COVID savior for me. You gave me something to look forward to every Friday during COVID. Thank you, Steph. I'm so happy you microdosed during my stream. Danny DeVito for every role. Yes. Bring back ugly actors. Not saying Danny DeVito's ugly, but like, kind of is. But like, bring back the characters. Like the wacky, the guy that looks like he like fixes your pipes on a Tuesday afternoon. You know, bring back the guy that's just like, hey. The real people, the salt of the earth. Put that on there. I'm tired of seeing like perfect, chiseled, Botoxed people. It's boring. I want the people. I want the wrinkles. I want the realness. Get that on TV. I love when Mac got fat for Always Sunny. Bring back normies. Yes. If you put on like a movie from the 1980s,